Hello world, I'm Om Nom Nom, and we are going to continue playing Starfield this evening. We took quite a bit of a break. We played Like a Dragon Gaiden, enjoyed that. We played RoboCop Rogue City, enjoyed that. Now that we had fun, it's time to get back to work and wrap up this game before the end of the year. I've been dreading this, but I really do. Part of me still really does want to finish this game. And we're not too far off. I think we're pretty close to finishing off most of the factions right now. So let's just bite our teeth and grip our way through it. Let's load up the last save from when I actually was playing. Rest, that was over a month ago. Alright, resuming. So thankfully, the game was patched since the last time we played. So we do have DLSS natively now. There's been a lot of CPU optimizations, so it should run better than the last time I was playing it. So that's an advantage, at least. We have that going for us. It doesn't help with any of the companions just standing there like assholes, but all right. Alright, so what was I working on? Auto-saving. Oh yeah, we have 2 skill points. I don't care, but what should I put it towards? Theft? No. Isolation, negotiation, diplomacy. Isolation. Let's see, where are we working towards? I think 30 locks. Okay, we just got the piloting one a while back. So many of these upgrades are just passive. They're boring. Surveying, zoology, spacesuit design, scanning. Dueling. God, these are boring. What was I working towards? There's a chance you'll find extra 8 items, blah blah blah. I guess we can upgrade our isolation one. Let's see, stealth, maxed out. Weightlifting, maxed out. Gymnastics. Nutrition. Cellular regeneration. Decontamination. Okay, I guess isolation's the one most meaningful to me. I wanted to be able to craft anything else. Like, it was a stretch just to want to do crafting for weapons, really. Lasers, pistol certification, weapons, ballistic. Let's see, increase hit chance with non-automatic range weapons by 30%. Rapid reloading. Scope weapons are steadier, have less sway. Alright, isolation. Let's rank up isolation. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Let's check our missions here. I think... Yeah, I checked my VODs. I think we were trying to do a faction quest. What was Hammer Falls? My investigation into the activities of the mercenary group called the First have led me Hope Tech founder Ron Hope, the First's leader, Major Paxton Hall, as evidence that Hope hired the First to seize farmland. Now it's time to learn Hope's plan and bring him to justice. Okay. I think that's what we were working on. Okay. Because we landed on Hope Town. I can remember that. Let me go ahead and do a hard save here since it's been a while.
Hello, Captain.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
I don't want to be here, bro.
You here for commerce? Or another bored
Have
tourist?
we spoke to this person before?
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
You should follow that rule yourself.
Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware
You
isn't.
said, not me.
Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. Good.
Alright, doesn't look like he has anything for us to do. Good. I'll take that.
Payday is always a good day.
Oh, look, children.
Nice to meet you.
We'd be dust, except for the fact.
I didn't ask, lady.
Hard to get better prices for a hauler. Welcome to Hope Tech. How may I help you?
Oh, fuck, wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Been a while. Alright, video game, tell me where to go. Oh yes, I must go this direction. It wants me to go under the scaffolding, okay. I'm sure it's not dangerous.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas. You met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
All right, Shagoroth.
Jackasses online are gonna be the death of me.
Something more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but we need to talk.
Of course. What have you learned?
I'm afraid Paxton Hall has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective.
Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
I have evidence that you hired the first to seize farms.
That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Who are you?
Nothing that concerns you, Burkett. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
She's been scarce, if I
I think
recall
I'd
correctly.
like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
So you used unwitting farmers to transform the soil.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
You used the first to seize the farmland and keep the operation secret.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful?
Your shadow
to
needs
innocent
to
people,
chill
to
out, lady.
families.
Not another word out of you, Burkett. I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
And the people your hired muscle killed? What about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word.
The operation ends now.
Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
I understand your position, but I have to do my job.
Of course you do. But first, take a moment to consider the big picture. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Like you made those farmers suffer.
But on a much larger scale, yes.
Don't try to put this on me, Hope.
Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You'll have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw. Guards! Dispose of this criminal!
Credits. Okay. If you thought I was going to take the peaceful option. Credits. Ammo.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
Are you alright?
I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened.
I don't remember this character.
Conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know.
You're caring about the people loyal to him, but nobody else.
The first part is true. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Doesn't justify what he did.
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him.
I didn't want to kill him.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
There must be a second command.
That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
I'm surprised I didn't get kill more people.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Oh yeah, we played pretty hard, alright. Dokey. Take a quick nap. Go on a map. Land.
Kill for a cup of coffee right now.
I'd kill for anything right now. Check my Discord for a moment here. Alright. So yeah, I killed a really important dude. I'm sure you guys don't mind, right?
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
I guess was right on the money. It was their base.
I take it that they weren't too much trouble for you, given that you're standing here. Did you find out why the First was taking over farms?
Ron Hope hired the First to grab the farmland.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
It's the same damn thing.
He's a plant farm some experimental fertilizer, and it boosted the soil's mineral content but killed the crops.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
These are Hope's instructions to Paxton Hall.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
I hoped he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Free Star Ranger?
There's gotta be more to life than this.
Gotta try to liven things up a little.
It would be an honor.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Free Star Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
This is getting old. Might be time for a change.
Thank you for having faith in me.
You've shown that faith was well placed. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Eh. Awkward. Okay. Star Eagle class starship. No registration fee required. Nice.
Welcome to the Rock.
This is getting old.
Might be time for a change.
Finally, we finished the quest line. Let's check our inventory now. Lower stats. Lower stats overall. Lower stats.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sun.
Check our status. Missions. We've done 9 free star missions. Okay. go ahead and wrap up the what was it? Crimson Fleet shit.
Hey there.
I need to find a spot to throw away this armor, though. I want to hold on to it for safekeeping, but
Is there any type of
I don't want it in my inventory. Even with DLSS being official now, there's still some flickering going on. Great.
Captain Wen, greetings.
Okay, Vasco. Do you still have room in your inventory
Captain
for crap?
Wen, may I take something?
Let's see. Ouch. Let's see. Spacesuits. Packs. Helmets. I kind of like having him as like a storage closet for me, though.
Travel safely.
Let's go ahead and travel back to... Let's see. Where's a good spot for me to store crap? Because I can't use Vasco. Oh, Jemison, actually. We can go ahead and start using the lodge. Alright. Let me fast travel to the ship now. Let me ask Vasco to join me. So that way I can unload my stuff back into the... Then we can unload my stuff back into... I forgot what they called it again.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted and I will follow behind.
Can't move until it auto saves.
Suggest you take advantage of this stop to discuss our journey with the rest of Constellation.
Okay, I should probably talk to Constellation now. But let me put a bunch of junk in my room. Storage, transfer. Let's see. Inventory. Spacesuits, we'll put the Ranger outfit in there.
Good day, Captain.
Trade gear.
Carrying objects is...
Spacesuits, we'll take the Constellation set first. Constellation. Actually, you know what? Let's take the Vanguard stuff. we'll keep the constellation stuff on Vasco since it seems appropriate. What else does he have? Deimos? We'll take the Deimos stuff then. Okay. Heat mining. Spacesuit.
Goodbye, Captain.
Okay, time to store all the stuff in here. Let's see. I guess I should talk with everyone now.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of a multiverse. We're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
I met a version of Sam. He told me the Unity creates the Starborn, and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You
wish
have
I was
the
playing
opportunity
Oblivion.
to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is our mission, to go into the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the Unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Take a break. If we're free soon,
When you have the time, of course.
Could we talk?
You've got something for me?
Hmm?
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a despicable person. Actually, I felt bad. I've given him a second thought. He was a despicable person.
Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
I'm glad it's over.
Yes, at least the situation's been resolved. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
Yeah, taking a bribe to overlook his crimes would have been a horrible thing to do.
Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation. I'm proud of you. It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer.
I mean, we already have a lot of money, so... Only hope those who are going to lose their jobs at Hope Tech will understand. Money isn't everything. They'll find our jobs.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives. Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Barry Andre, huh?
Well, if it isn't our own ranger. I hope you're not taking the job permanently.
Yeah, you giving me a counter offer?
There's a lot less paperwork in Constellation. And the benefits are pretty good, too.
It's honor wear the badge.
A badge is just a symbol. A promise. A hope. You don't have to wear the object to be true to those goals. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone.
He was a monster. Those farmers deserve justice.
Those farmers are gone. But you prevented the next group of people from suffering. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain.
Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results?
Any situation I can walk away from. You know how it goes.
Yes, but not everyone walked away, did they? This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last.
Well, you can bring out the worst in people.
At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation is over, and there is no question who was to blame.
I didn't want this, but he gave me no choice.
No, he did not. A very poor decision on his part. Perhaps a lesson to be learned by others who would break the law. At least while you serve as Ranger.
It's over, it's done. Let's move on.
Very practical, yes. Let us do so.
Okay. Okay, let's do Legacy's End right now. We can always come back to Constellation and do our shit. They're just chilling here in the corner. Tell
Captain
Vasco he
Wynn,
can leave.
hello. I am. Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me.
Okay, let's see if we can do this with the ship we have now, or should we switch back to our bullshit ship? Alright, since we don't want to fuck around with space combat too much, let's go ahead and load up that last save and switch out ships with our nonsense one. And these load times, they get worse the longer you play.
Anything I can help you with? Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
Okay, let's get... We have to start Eagle. We can try it out. Okay, the Star Eagle goes up front. So that's already an improvement over the Kepler S. Let's check it out, see if we like it. We probably still need to switch up ships, but...
I have some. Hey,
I have things for you.
you might want this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So my only option is to use a lantern. Barrett just teleported.
What can I help you with? I thought you'd never ask. Here. Goodbye.
They all just left.
Greetings, Captain.
Talk to me. Yeah, I do.
Oh, they're all running back to the objective. And they respawn back in here. Okay, similar cockpit. Star Eagle. Okay, we have plenty of room. Okay, let's try this one out. Damn. Quick save. Heading to beta. hold up. Let me get some ship parts. Okay, let me get this just right. Off to gamble. Wasn't paying attention to myself, huh? Where's the highest priority ship? Alright then. So, the space combat's still shit after all these patches, so... There's only one way around this, guys. We have to cheese it. Let's load our Star Eagle from earlier. I actually don't know how they expected us to get through this part. Ship combat's just shit. Alright. It's time. No, not you.
You should inspect your ship for... Sure, have at.
Okay. Save. The longer you play the game, the longer it takes for it to load. It's like it's punishing you for playing it longer. Okay. Set course. Jump. Seems silver to me.
One down, 2 to go. All ships jump to beta. Renegade, on your mark.
Let's check the loot. It's so much easier in this. Oh yeah, our cargo's probably full. It's so hard to pilot this thing. I don't know which way is up and down because there isn't one. Alright, I'll keep my distance. Let's save here. Let's see if we can make it through this one. explosion was in a different position. What the fuck?
All ships, follow Renegade to the
So yeah, the bullshit ship still works.
Something's wrong. Where's the damn vigilance?
Lose something, Toft? Ava's dealing with your flagship as we speak. I wouldn't expect backup anytime soon. Gives me plenty of time to blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever takes the traitor down.
All ships, defensive formations.
How the hell would have you done this normally? Fuck. Like I'm cheating and it's still not working that well. Bye, Jade. Quick save.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Back on this piece of crap again. The three of them just staring at each other. Value per mass? Nah. Remember, no rushing. This shit. Oh man, I don't know if I want to look at this crap anymore. Okay, they added an eat button. I don't even know who you are. Save. Open door.
You did this to me.
Oh, I spoke to him. Don't even know that name. Okay, we got a new pistol. Let's see. Sleep for a little bit, take a nap. Yeah, this is way more valuable than the one we previously had. Delgado.
Came back to finish the job personally?
If you're implying that I'm here to kill you, then you're right.
I've always treated you like one of the fleet. I paid you well, taught you the ropes. And still you're going to pull this shit on me? What the hell happened to you? You had Krix's legacy in your hands, and you gave it away. For what? For honor? Justice?
And did this for me.
Looking out for number one, huh? So you did pick up some of my dirty habits. Maybe I taught you too well. You know, when we were on Suarov, I saw the potential for you to become a badass pirate. One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way. For once in your life, be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted.
You have no right to put me on trial here.
The fucking world is falling down around me! I think that entitles me to whatever the hell I want. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention of honoring our pact. You clearly never did. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to overload. Soon, you, me, and everyone near this station are going to be vaporized. Let's see how far that loyalty to Sistef takes you now.
At least I'll die knowing that that job's finally done.
Ikande must be so proud that he has turned you into a proper little soldier. A noble death, is it? Suit yourself!
God, it's loud. Where's this other target that was there? Blind firing, really? Let's do it this way then. Where the hell have you been? And lockdown.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
That is Burns. Let's go to our aid. You face down. Do I have the patience to unlock a door right now? Let's see, 2, 3. Here. 2, 3. You have a 3 here. 4. Three. 4. We're locked out. Let's try again. Let's do this. Auto slot. Oh, wait, what? It doesn't. Auto slot doesn't do it for. Doesn't solve it for me? Oh, wow. I can probably, you know, be more careful and think this out, but I really don't want to. I don't want to waste brain power on this. So we're just gonna see what we can get done as easily as possible, and if it doesn't work out, we'll restart. I don't even know if this is cool or not. It's not, it doesn't have one of those legendary things, so I guess it's not worth picking up. Everything's so meaningless now. the hell were you guys? Take some time to loot.
Yes, what?
Sure took your sweet time getting here.
Howdy.
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
Among Us.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
That was real impressive flying, kid. You earned your wings today.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part. A lot of heroes on this day. Speaking of which, here comes one now.
Good work taking out those pirates, Renegade.
It's always so fucking awkward when they have these type of moments in Bethesda games. The audio just doesn't work at all.
Do you have anything to report? I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss are confirmed dead. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance. Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape. We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years, I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
You worried she's missing?
I certainly would have preferred to have reached a resolution regarding her whereabouts. After all, she was the fleet's second in command.
Just watch your back. I'm fairly certain she's not going to simply forget what you've done to the Crimson Fleet.
Let's not ruin the moment, Gillian. I'm sure our friend here is feeling quite pleased. Am I correct?
I'm completely exhausted.
I can understand that. The dual life you are leading must have been incredibly stressful.
Honestly, I have no idea how you kept it all together.
Well, let me let you in on a bit of a surprise. Something I've been working on for a while. I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy. Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you've absolutely earned every credit.
Didn't that money originally belong to the Freestar Collective?
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, and I believe it will eventually, I'm sure they'd agree you deserve your share.
Thank you. It's very generous.
Don't thank me yet. If it had been completely up to me, you'd get a lot more than they're giving you.
Now that you're rich and famous, maybe you'll still remember us little people, huh?
Decorum,
Who are you?
Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team. It won't be the same around here without you.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I could give you access to the SysDef mission board. That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on Vigilance.
I need a little time to think about it.
No rush. You've been through a lot. I understand. If you change your mind, the Vigilance will be stationed here at the Key for a while. We have quite the mess to clear up. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your promised reward. And wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
Word is, you pulled the rug right out from under those
Go. Finish that up. Okay, cool. We can do stories for SSN. Let me just fast travel, actually. Why can't we fast travel from this location? It's already bad enough that we have to fast travel everywhere. Why can't we just fast travel whenever we want? Fuck.
Crimson Fleet is no more?
Docking seal released.
Let's go ahead and sell off some of our stuff here. Let's sort by ammo type. See if we have any repeats. Sell that one off. This one has a bigger mag. The other one has better range.
Work done?
Let me test out the justifier for a little bit then. See, items, weapons. Looks pretty neat. So we'll hold on to it for now.
Got anything you need to offer? Okay, no problem.
Let's make our home ship now. Yeah, having one that's centered in front, it's nice.
The motto clearly states the multiverse ending is canon.
Ah, no way.
Fine. Why don't we just assume the protagonist is a horse then? Seeing as it's all open to interpretation.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. Clear.
During the war, we had these things.
Let's check out how the frame rate is in math. Yeah, it's still 60-ish. Not too good. It's getting a little better now. Maybe it's just an initial load issue. Oh, no. It's back down. Ripperoni.
You know, I like the terror.
Some things just can't be optimized, huh? Working at the
FPS. Office of Interstellar Affairs is honestly my dream job.
I'm not sure if it's a shader compilation thing, because I'm pretty sure the game does all of its shader compilations at the very beginning. The stuttering from just walking around, yeah, I think that's just the game not being good. Really, your manspreading?
Have that look in your eye. My source is back. Here to report anything else?
I have an inside story about the death of Ron Hope.
What a sordid mess. We've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families. Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right?
Yeah, what the First did was unforgivable.
I genuinely don't know how people like that can live with themselves. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct?
You want to cover the whole thing. I couldn't let that stand.
I can't imagine him getting away with that. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating,
Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment?
It's not my problem.
And you do your job well. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
Wasn't my intention.
If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, SysDef finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less. How were you involved?
Okay. I was working undercover.
So what do you do for an encore? So, the Vigilants went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add?
It took a coordinated effort of many people for the operation to succeed.
Oh, so the standard happy to be part of the team boilerplate. I can type that quote in my sleep. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero. And SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they were finally righting the wrongs of the past.
The UC did kind of spawn this monster. And like you said, it might finally be dealt with. And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you. When you first walked into my office, I had no idea you would be at the center of so much. And I get the feeling you're not sharing everything.
Some secrets aren't mine to tell.
I get that. Really, I do. I talked with the editor, and he authorized a special bonus for someone who's worked with us so long. And maybe one day, years from now, you can fill me in on the stories you didn't want broadcast. Take care, Constellation.
Wow, that actually had an end to it. Didn't realize that. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll do status mission. So we've done 9 Crimson Fleet, 9 Freestar collectives. I guess we'll do a Ryujin and a UC mission also then. Having go back here. Let's land on Neon. What do I do with my skill points here? I'll probably get to this next one soon, so we'll save it for that. Where's the rest of the team here? Apparently they need to talk to me. Star Eagle crew. Open. Take a nap. Oh, that's where you guys were. So fucking awkward.
This is amazing. The unity, the multiverse. This is everything and more, literally.
A lot to unpack here.
No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds. Except the books. They're bound. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Forget about the Starborn. The Unity is the central issue here.
True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
I thought you'd be first to enter.
What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now?
I'm gonna think about it more first. There's a lot to consider.
Obviously. If you were ready to jump in right now, I would not be following you. I'm sorry to say. It's a huge decision. It could change who you are fundamentally. It's not like dyeing your hair gold or getting a full-body cat suit or eating a full pack of extra wild spicy chunks in under a minute. This is serious business.
Thanks, Barrett. I think.
Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time. It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related.
All right, what's on your mind?
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor.
Personal
About
quest.
the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Let's go get you your power then.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit. Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me.
All right. We'll do this then. Temple Sigma. Barrett's going to become a Sigma male.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
You have time, of course.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I can't imagine how hard it was to be under all that pressure. A leader knows that protecting regular folk is not just a responsibility, but a privilege. And I'm proud to call you my captain.
UC doesn't deserve my help, and the fleet was worse.
That's what I'm saying about leadership. Sometimes the choice isn't easy or clear, but you make the choice that does the most net good, and you did just that. What you did took nerves. Befriending Delgado like that, it was a huge risk. If he had gotten to you, convinced you to side with them, I don't know what we'd be dealing with right now.
He was a punk. I have no regrets.
Good. He deserved what he got for what he did and for what he would have done. And if they regroup after all this, they'll be weaker next time. All thanks to you.
Or what happened in Ava?
That's a worry for another day, boss.
And they'll never recover from this.
That's the hope and the dream. But if they do, we'll deal with it. Simple as that.
Captain Wen, do you require my assistance?
It kind of reminds me of that one part of the Monty Python movie where the guy's just running towards the castle, but he never gets any closer. Why are there so many structures here? Temple Sigma.
That temple? Irvin would have loved to see this.
I wonder if you have to wait until one of your friends die before you can have the, before you can start doing personal quests for the other ones. That's kind of fucked up if that's the case. You need to have some character development first. Yeah, we're not gonna wait for him.
Oh, this is it.
I don't think it works if I do it, though. If you want to get the power, you have to do it, Barrett. Alright, whatever. Barrett, you have to go into the Stargate and get the power.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I'm doing it.
Okay, do it.
Alrighty.
Well, you want me to hold your hand? Alright.
Ever feel like we're making history right here?
Hello, universe.
Right now?
This is Barrett, returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome.
Wow, now you can go fuck yourself.
You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Okay, who's the evil one?
You know, my captain asked the same thing. Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're 1/4 of a centimeter taller than me. Minor differences, but fascinating.
I wonder what else is different.
Explain what's happening here.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
Yeah, what am I gonna do with the two of you?
Why stop at two? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate.
What do we call you, other Barrett?
I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me. Hey, one of us has to keep it classy.
Welcome on board.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
Things sound very different from where you're from.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations? How many ended with heartache and how many with joy? I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
Barrett's getting ready for a fight.
We can handle this. On it.
Quick save.
Progress to hostilities already.
Is it stuck on the geometry?
Gone. Figures. Please. I've done this 1,000 times.
Okay. This is after the big patch, by the way. Just saying. Oh man, they really improved the game. Amazing.
And done. You're okay, right? Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Amundsen? Cherish every moment. I already do, my friend. I promise.
Very awkward. The way that unfolded.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Trust me, I noticed.
Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? An entire universe full of me.
No, Barrett, I don't want to imagine that.
Besides, it is a bit exhausting to sustain just one extra me. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power, and I'm still just me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Can you still use your power?
Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine.
Seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Do you want to talk about Irwin?
I lost my Irvin. I know that. I wish beyond anything that he appeared in that temple instead of me. But it helps to know there's an Irvin out there somewhere living a life full of love with someone like me. I can move forward with that thought in my heart.
Use your power when you want, Barrett.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Hey, where the fuck is our ship?
I would have scanned that too. Hello, Captain. Good thinking. I've got plenty to do on my own.
Just go play with yourself, Barrett. Alright, let me save here. It's been a while since we've done a hard save, so let me do a new one. I'll take a quick bathroom break. We'll talk to the rest of the team members. Okay.
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
There are a lot of pieces to this puzzle.
That's an understatement. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different.
Different, yet same.
It's unbelievable.
We the same,
I feel like
yet
most
different.
of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
Knowledge is what got us to this point in the first place.
Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success.
Suffering from success.
We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Isn't curiosity one of the tenets of Constellation?
It certainly is. Without curiosity, our motivation to explore would vanish. But in this case, there's a difference between exploring the cosmos and blindly entering the unknown without being prepared for the consequences.
You see, this is the bad thing.
Well, look what's happening right now. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
We should learn more before we pass judgment.
Yes, I agree, but not at the expense of erasing our own existence. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
You let those questions stop you from entering the Unity?
Of course not. I am, and always will be, an explorer at heart. My concern is how fundamental the change will be to ourselves as people. We don't even know if you'll remember anything about this conversation. I'm worried what that will mean between us.
I have to find out what's on the other side.
I'm just as curious to find out what's on the other side as well. But that's not the point. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose you.
What makes you think you'll be losing me?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions. And this one, the cost is extremely high.
If you're really a colleague, then you'll have to trust that I'll make the right decision.
Yes, of course. Of course. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
You know me. I'm the cautious one around here.
Yes, never mind the surprisingly high number of space battles you've gotten entangled with recently. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again,
I picked the best. I picked the best possible ship for that,
quite
though.
Good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Now we can talk.
Thanks for giving me a moment of your time. I promise this won't take long. I thought you deserved to know how proud I am that you chose to side with the United Colonies and put an end to the Crimson Fleet. You've almost single-handedly saved the settled systems from one of its most dangerous enemies. I can't possibly commend you highly enough.
It's high praise coming from you.
Well, I'm not sure I deserve that, but I appreciate it all the same. What I want to know is what motivated you into making the right decision. You had Crix's legacy in hand, and you could have easily taken it to the Key. Instead, you flew it to the Vigilance.
I couldn't allow the Crimson Fleet to become stronger. Because they're a bunch of dicks.
Yes, that would have been unfortunate. The Crimson Fleet would have had enough wealth to fund their operation for decades. So, no regrets betraying Delgado then? I imagine you and he formed quite a partnership right up until the end.
I'm glad he's dead.
Goodness. I didn't expect you to be so blunt, but I appreciate the honesty. At least things will be quieter in the spaceways for a while. I suppose my final concern is how long this newfound peace will last.
A short while, at least.
Perhaps. My only concern are the reports that Neva Mora was never captured or killed. My hope is that she was smart and went into permanent exile. I suppose only time will tell. Ah. Well, it appears I've soured the mood of our lovely conversation. I trust my mindless prattle hasn't been too much of a bother. Thanks for taking the time to listen.
Alright. And any other team members around here? Where's Andreja? Here we are, just standing about.
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice?
I've had a big signs of going with the bigger guns.
A very pragmatic choice. Self-preservation is always a good motivator. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them.
I'm glad he's dead.
Well then, no ambiguity there. It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there.
If they reorganize, we'll be waiting.
I suppose we will have little choice. For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done a service for all of the settled systems. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
There's only one way to prove whether it's true. Someone has to enter the Unity.
And you think it is just that simple? It would seem to me that verifying this is much like verifying the idea of an afterlife. If this is all true, as the Starborn say, then passing through the Unity will allow one to know the truth. But whomever does that will then never be able to report that truth back to the rest of us. What good then does it do us?
This has always been the mission. Learning the truth no matter what.
We did not, could not, have understood that our mission would bring us here. If this is true, it changes so much of what we know about the universe, and we have no way to know unless we make this leap.
It's okay to be scared. This is a huge leap.
Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, at what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
That's what exploring's really about. Taking risks, venturing to the unknown.
Now you sound like Sarah. But you are not wrong. I will do my best to assume the best, but you cannot blame me for preparing for the worst. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Okay, so now we can focus on this. Alright, we're closing in on 3 hours, so I think since it's a Sunday, I'll wrap it up. So let's go ahead, just walk to Neon, find a good spot to sit down, and we'll save there.
Keep moving, the scanners won't.
Where's a good spot to sit down? do a hard save here. All right. So that's gonna be it for this evening. We wrapped up Freestar Collective and Crimson Fleet. That's good. I think there are more missions in the Ryujin quest lines though, and the UC missions. There's a few more for that too, but we'll probably wrap those up next time we play, and then after that we'll just haul ass on the main story and wrap that up. And something tells me I'm not gonna be content with the end of the game, but whatever. I still want to see it all the way through, just so I could say, yeah, it wasn't that good. I think it's a sunk cost fallacy thing. I've spent this much time playing it. I figured I might as well get to the end of it. It has been quite a refresher though, like taking that break, playing those other games the past month, playing through games that I actually enjoyed the writing for. And it's kind of ridiculous too, because like recently, like who was it? The main writer at Bethesda started speaking out about how, I don't know the specific words for it, but how he was essentially saying that we were the ones who didn't understand the game was actually good. There were actually people from Bethesda's PR also commenting on Steam reviews saying that no, you're not right. You're wrong. The game's actually good, and here's why. And that's pretty fucking sad. It's one thing to defend like your work and everything, but I don't know. It's starting to come off as if you're just completely delusional, don't really understand that your work compared to everyone else isn't at the same level of quality. I think Bethesda's been they've been resting in their laurels for so long, and they don't really know. They just don't know what's good anymore. They're just so used to being able to do more of the same and getting away with it. Like the game generally does feel like it was created in a vacuum where you played no other game outside of the Bethesda game, and it's really sad. But I'll save the rest of the criticisms for whenever we eventually finish this, hopefully before the end of the year. So that's gonna be it for this evening. For anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. We'll appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. And everyone, bye bye. Wrong button.